Whoops, didn't mean to show my hand off. But anyways, hi guys, this is Rain. Today I decided I would do a video introducing myself. I don't know why I said today because it's nighttime where I'm at right now. And my neighbor is probably annoyed because these fucking walls are paper thin and hearing my voice echoing through there is probably pissing him off. Revenge. Anyway. So, what can I say? My name is Rain. Well, it's actually a nickname. My real name I'm not going to tell you because I don't feel like I have to. Besides, I like Rain better, so ha 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 ha. I don't know why I'm cackling like a Disney witch, but whatever. Well, more like a cross between a witch and Nala's little ha 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 kind of laugh that she does when she's imitating Simba. And there's my bunny. Very beautiful kitty. She's a lovely girl. Yes, she is. And she is a year old, I believe. And going to enjoy her food. Anyway, so enough about the cat. Yes, I currently have a cat. I also have one dog named Roxy, who's a cute little Chihuahua mix. Right now she is currently in her pen, otherwise I chill her off. I also have a bunny rabbit named Samantha, who is currently also in her pen, and it's nighttime. Rabbits be sleeping. And there'll also be a duck named Sammy. We're not sure if it's a boy or a girl, so Sammy is the most gender neutral name we could come up with. Because I'm like, I don't know how to gender a duck, and I'm not going to pretend to know. Because I haven't owned a duck since I was a little kid. So my knowledgeability is nil in waterfowl of any sort. I also, as you can tell, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, that I am an avid reader. And most of the books you can see, I have read. There's only a small amount in my room that I have not read. One is all the way at the end of this shelf, the blue cover, and a few others, but most of them it's because I just got them. That one is more like, haven't really built up the want to read it yet. And sorry that you can see my cat's butt in this angle, but that's the only way to show off that shelf, and she's just right there with her cat tree. It's a very small room. And I haven't read all of these. I've read a majority of them. Mainly, the ones I haven't read is the 6th arc and the one novella collection lay on his side. Sorry, it's getting late. I just got off work like around 11. I got home around 11, so I'm kind of hazing around time to go to bed. And also, I'm probably going to be more prone to tangents. Yay. But yes, I am currently 31. I am an Aries. My main favorite color is blue because it's such a pretty color, and almost every single shade of blue is beautiful. There's not that many blues that are god-awful ugly. I've seen a few, but compared to the rest of the pretty colors, it's like, yay! And blue is like my most flattering color, besides black, to wear. Because I'm a chub girl. I'm a chubby. Bunny, what are you doing? Why are you trying to attack my pictures? You can't fit up there. You're too big. You're not a spider. Hi. Are you having fun showing off your gymnast skills? Your very lazy gymnast skills. I swear, she's just going to steal the show because she's going to be doing something silly and ridiculous every time I'm filming. Because she's wide awake. Nocturnal kitty is nocturnal. I'm just slowly watching her, just being a silly kitty. Yes, I love my cat. She's very dear to me. And yes, I am white with freckles. Some of my Irish ancestry popping out. Well, they're not the only ones that have formed freckles, but, you know, I like to think that was where I got my freckles from, because I'm silly and arbitrary. So, anyway, so I covered my age, my star sign, my favorite color. I don't really have a favorite author, but I have a few favorite books. One of them is currently behind my head, easy to reach, because recently I got a Briar form of Black Beauty, and it came with a book. So pretty. I love this cover. It's so beautiful and majestic, and it just makes the horse like very much one with nature. So pretty. Good job. Kudos to who designed the cover. But that is one of my favorites. Another of mine is Call of the Wild. And I also have a favorite series, even though this is not directed at me. It's sitting over there. It's the Zenda series. I've had those since I was in my, I think, mid-teens. I've been reading it since my mid-teens, and I always come back to it. There's just something comforting and wholesome about that series, and I just love it. It's not crazy. It's not too chaotic. There's not too much action, but it works. It's a nice coming-of-age story for girls. So there we go. I wish I would stop yawning. It makes me sound silly. But anyway. I also do swear on occasion. Not as much as I used to in my youth. And not nearly as much as my one friend Corey, who had to drop either an F-bomb or an S-bomb every other sentence. Sometimes his entire sentence structure was ended with F-bomb or S-bomb. And I'm just like, swearing's fun and all, but could you please chill out with the swearing? Like Paul said from the movie Paul, you gotta pick your moments. I don't know. But yeah. I have a few friends. That wasn't one of mine. And then we lost contact with each other since he lives all the way on the other side of the United States and I live on the other side of him. So. And constantly losing phones and changing phone numbers and changing addresses. You eventually start losing contact with people if you don't keep a steady ability through the internet. And sometimes that's hard when they have unstable internet, or you do, because you're constantly moving. Sorry, for some reason, I keep going into serious mode when we're supposed to be having fun. That's just kind of my thing. I'll just go off on random tangents. Like, I'll sit in my room all by myself, just talking to myself, and I'll just keep jumping from subject to subject, like a little cat chasing after a butterfly. And sometimes it gets a little dark. It gets a little gloomy. It gets a little sad. Kind of imitating Eeyore a bit. Bunny, will you please get out of the curtains? I've told you many times. Don't even think of jumping on that AC. I doubt it would support your weight. In fact, there's every day I'm more surprised that thing hasn't moved out of the window because of how we had to fix it to sit in there. Was not a professional job. Sorry, I just keep yawning. Ugh. And my mind keeps fluttering around. I kind of feel like this one anime movie I used to watch a while back called Cowboy Bebop the Movie. Such an original title, I know. I don't know if that was because of the translation or if it really was that generic of a title, but no, you are not chewing my cord. No. Don't start acting like a kitten just because I'm recording a video. You're an adult. Act like it. Thank you. Be a good girl. There. Now she's being quiet. For like 2 seconds. I'm just imagining her shooting off and going to do something else. After she gets done with the I'm not doing anything phase. But anyways, like I was talking about the Cowboy Bebop movie, because the whole thing in the movie is that there is a virus going around, and this guy has a cure for it, and it's just weird. But anyways, while they are slowly dying from this virus, there's little synapses that go off in their heads where they're envisioning butterflies, and they reach up to try and grab the butterflies. Of course, the only place the butterflies exist is in their imagination, so they're just reaching out for thin air. That's basically how my brain is being right now. Just thousands of little butterflies skipping about. Wait, that'd be fairies. Fairies skip about. Butterflies flutter about. So yeah, I'm very random. Well, not random, just very jumping from topic to topic. I mean, they all make connections in my head, like one leads to another perfectly in my head, but somebody probably listening to me would be like, what in the world are you going on about? And I'd be sitting there going, I don't know. It works out in my head. Sorry, you can't keep up. But anyways, I also collect a lot of knickknacks, mostly of the mythical horse, regular horse, cats, and dog variety. And I also collect stuffed animals, like this big old tiger lug behind me, and some other ones over there. It's kind of hard to aim this camera because I'm using one hand, but yeah. And also, I'm holding this thing up above my head, so if everything is out of frame, that's why, because I can't see. And sorry if you keep hearing a thump noise in the back. It's my headphones ears hitting against the headboard. Took me a second. I'm getting tired, so I'm starting to sound less intelligent the longer I make this video. So we're just gonna end it here. And yes, that's some of my cat's toys. And a pair of my shorts. Hooray. I am not the cleanliest of persons. But I'm also not the messiest. I've seen some people that are much more messier than I, so I can feel good about myself in one area of my life. Hooray. I'm neater than some people I know. Not gonna get into it because they are not part of my life anymore. They are forever gone. Hooray. Anyway, that's it for this video. Bye-bye.